Good morning. So I just wanted to be real quick and make this quick review on the Recto Verso wallet. Probably just murdered the name of this wallet. I'll fix it in my subtitle. Because I can see that like everything else in LV, it's sold out right now. And yeah, so who needs another review? Yay. Number one, what I wanted to talk about, the reason why I ended up with this wallet. So I initially started like most of us do, where we literally have a wallet for every single bag that we own, which is great. The only time that it started to get annoying was when I found myself wearing a lot of like clutches, smaller bags, and I would have to constantly transport my items from my larger Sippy wallet into something smaller like a card holder or a pouch to get it to fit inside of my smaller bags. God, and even as I'm looking at the Zippy, I'm like, ugh. So here's the thing. This is what I was originally rocking with anything monogram. I was using my Zippy wallet. I love this wallet. It's very well made. It's a very sturdy wallet. It's great for those of us who have cards, are constantly shopping. I mean, you know, just running errands. If you like to keep receipts and then organize them later, this would be your bag. You could even fit a checkbook in here. Great bag, wallet, excuse me. I think it's a great work bag as well, a work wallet as well. But with me, like I said, I think if you have one or two bags, not to step on anyone's toes, it just would make, this is what made sense to me. I think if you have a few bags or one bag, this is great because, you know, you don't, maybe you didn't buy a million wallets like I did to match every single bag. But in my case, that's what I did. And then it just got really frustrating, like I said, to take everything out and put it into the next wallet that matched. So what I decided to do was I did keep wallets. I kept my Azure Clements wallet. And I might even get another wallet later on. But for me personally, I really don't need so much wallet. If you, like I said, do a lot of errands, like to keep receipts, just carry a lot of cash on you, I think this is great for you. This is a great businesswoman wallet and great busy mom wallet. But for me, as busy as I can or cannot be, I don't want to carry too much when it comes to stuff like this. Because one, I would personally hate for my wallet to go missing and my entire life is inside of it. So that was one reason as well why I just decided to downsize. And let me tell you what I did instead. I ordered it. It hasn't arrived, but I ended up ordering an organizer wallet where I could put cards like my credit cards from department stores in there. You know, things that we don't even have to carry nowadays. Most stores will just look up your account with your ID nowadays. And I decided to downsize into this beautiful Recto wallet. I have pros and cons about this wallet, and I knew them when I purchased it because I watched, like you all are right now, I watched many videos about it, you know, and just kind of wanted to know what I was getting myself into. So again, like I said, pros and cons. So the pro, obviously you can see it right off the bat. I would say this is the cutest part about it, is that if I wanted to just get out of my car really quickly and not take my entire bag in there with me, because, you know, sometimes that can either be intimidating depending on the area that you're in, just saying, or if you're by yourself, or, you know, maybe you're just at the gas station and you really don't need to introduce your bag to everybody. I don't like to take my bag, you know, into gas stations or places where I'm just in and out of. So this is great for that reason, because you can just bring it with your wallet, you can lock your car behind, and it's still, everything's still in one hand. So I've loved it for that reason. It comes at, I know you all have seen this, but I'm just kind of going over it. It comes with 1, 2, 3, a total of 4 pockets. My recommendations from what I've noticed is, and my ID, is put your wallets in before you put anything else, because even though you have all of these little compartments that you could slip maybe a receipt into, and you even have an entire zipper that has about like a few millimeter space in here where it can like spread a little bit, see? what ends up happening is if you can't put too much in here, because when you do that, I'm just going to put a random keychain in here, because when you do that, it starts to get tighter out here, so it's a little harder to get your card in and out. And then you don't want to start distorting the shape of your zipper. Like, see here, you can already see it's like it's bent a little bit because of what I put in there. And then again, it makes it a little harder to get in here. Not impossible, but it makes it harder. Now, I knew these things when I purchased the wallet. I still wanted it because, like I told you, I wanted it for the reason of just very lightweight, very in and out. I'm still able to put some cash in here. In here, I've put dollar bills in here or whatever. In the middle, I haven't been brave enough to put something because I feel like it's too open. Anything can just fall out, but I probably could. And then in the zipper, I've only put things like change and maybe some more couple dollar bills in here as well if I don't want to use my little button. If nothing's, if this is busy, I'll put it in here. But overall, I'm really enjoying it. It's definitely not going to be like some of your other pouches that you can just stuff and so much fits in it. I really think this is more about the look. I know that sounds horrible, but I mean, let's be honest, a lot of these bags, we just buy them because we love how they look, not like we need 10 bags. But yeah, this is a great piece to collect. Now, my experience with purchasing this, as you all know, online, everything's pretty much sold out. But we also know that the in-store batch and online batch is two completely different things. Just because it's not online does not mean you can't find it in store. I think the only time it kind of sucks to really want something and not be able to get it is whenever it's a very limited item and stores outside of your city won't ship to you. I think that really sucks, and I've run into that before. Sometimes you do get priority depending on your recent history. If you've made a purchase, I think within the last 90 days, it doesn't matter. They'll really extend themselves to help you get the item that you need, which is pretty cool. In the case of my Recto wallet, I had it in my cart online, but I was not fast enough to purchase it, so I missed out on it. So I ended up calling the customer service number, and they ended up finding it in the Galleria here in Houston for me. There was about 5 left the day I went, and then by that weekend, I think they only had like 2 or 3 left. I know most of you already know this, but I thought when I left the store that I had checked everything to make sure that there was no issues, that I would find when I came home. Because I know a lot of people will sit there and nitpick at their items. Now, I wasn't looking to nitpick like, oh my God, this isn't aligned or something. Which, I mean, even that is understandable. I personally just wouldn't care about stuff like that. But what ended up happening is I went home, and you can't see it anymore because they took care of it. But it actually had what appeared to be like glazing or glue on it. And it was just smeared. And you couldn't see it in the lighting in the LV store, which I think kind of sucks. Because the lighting is just, it's great lighting, but I feel like it's almost created to kind of dim things. So if you can, make sure you're in a well-lit part of the store, or take it to natural light as close as you can to the window just to get one final glance on it. Totally worth it. So I freaked out, and I texted my SA, and she was such a sweetheart. Her name's Annie, by the way, a young lady here in the Galleria, Houston Galleria. Annie, oh my God, what a doll, what a sweetheart. Really enjoyed her. She was so perky, so friendly. She almost reminded me of my personality, but extremely professional, obviously, because she was at work. But love the connection we made. And anywho, I ended up messaging her, and she was like trying to get one on hold for me, but no, she couldn't get anybody to get it for her. I mean, this is on her off day, and I finally told her, don't worry about it, let's make an appointment, she suggested. And so I met her there the next Saturday morning. To make the long story a little shorter, I go in there, and she looks at it, and it was funny because I tried to take it off just to see what was going on, and I know that was a risk. I probably shouldn't have done that. It didn't come off, but when she messed with it, I guess her nails were sharp enough that it just started to peel off, and we were like, what the heck, is it glazing or what is it? So she took it to the repair person in the back, and they were able to just wipe it off. I don't know what that was, which was crazy, but that kind of was a little frustrating. The explanation given to me was, you know, I guess at some point, I don't know, somebody grabbed this thing, or maybe during the making of it, some glazing or some type of glue, because I know sometimes you could see a little glue picking up on the sides, they said might have gotten on it, but it came right off. That was the only, you know, thing I could say was kind of unfortunate about that. But I mean, I got it right back. I was offered a completely new wallet in its place, which was awesome, you know, especially when that was not my fault. But anywho, so back to my gorgeous little wallet. I think it's adorable. I think so many of these bags are adorable. Well, the clutches and the smaller SLGs, I believe they are. What I do want to order though, because I'm so like OCD, is a different jump ring for the key. I hate the silver, it's killing it. So I'll do like a silver one, a gold one. I mean, I'm gonna order a gold one on Amazon. But yeah, here it is. And so the idea of switching to this, like I said, is not just for comfortability and ease of transportation, but I have a lot of monogram bags and smaller monogram clutches that I just got tired of switching depending on the interior. Because what I was doing was I had a monogram wallet with a fuchsia interior for my peony Grace, and then I had a black on black zippy, small zippy for my my Palm Springs. So, you know, just I was doing too much personally. Now, if you got the patience and can rock all those wallets, my hat's to you. But I officially just wanted something that I could just, oh, hey, we're switching bags today, y'all, come on, and just grab it and throw it in there. This is great. If I don't need a purse at all and I just, excuse me, want to carry my daughter's diaper bag, I can just take this with me, throw it in the diaper bag, and get to business. Now, what I do like to carry with it in my purses, JIC, is my little klutz pouch. I initially was going to sell it, but I got kind of annoyed because it's really hard. It's difficult, actually, even in store, to get this right now, or this, or like the pochette accessoires is so hard to find. I called the other day for the pochette accessoires, hoping it was in some store that I could drive to, which is a joke. It was only available in Florida, in Naples, in the Naples location, and some other location, and there was only 3, which is ridiculous. But anyways, I was initially going to sell it. I mean, it's brand new, but one, I was having a hard time finding someone that was willing to pay, you know, at least enough to cover the shipping and PayPal fees. So I just was like, you know what, I'm not going to go down. I deserved to get my money back for this item because I had all the original packaging down to the cardboard box it was shipped in. And so I was like, I'm just going to keep it because it's actually also a very, very versatile little pouch. You can use it for even like, this could literally be your wallet for the night if you wanted to and didn't want to invest in this. Because mind you, this is like, with me and taxes, it was $638, whereas this one's $275 before tax. So yeah, kind of a huge margin. Like you could almost buy 2 of these when you know, only can get one of these for that price. But anyways, I carry this one with this one because, like I said, I don't like to overstuff it with wallets or whatever, coins. So in here, I have some of my other credit cards that I have for backup, JIC, and I do throw loose change in there as well. But like I said, this alone could be its own little wallet because it fits a lot. I'm sure you've seen other videos and people put up to like 15 cards. It's a very, very, very roomy in here, and you know, it could take that pouch shape, whereas this one's very very stiff. I don't know if with time it'll loosen up, but it is a bit stiffer than what I imagined it would be, which is probably why it's hard to get items in here. Like even on this inside, I noticed something that I pray to God does not happen, but it's very stiff in here, and because of the material that they use, I don't know what you would call this, but it almost feels like canvas. I think it's canvas. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's canvas. So imagine that. Not very flexible. And if I'm wrong, please correct me below. But this really feels like actual canvas. And other wallets like this on the inside are actually canvas as well, but I feel like it's much softer and thinner, where this one feels very stiff and thick. So like when I do movements like this, I don't know if you could see it, like it really, like, it's very hard on it. So we'll just have to tell with time the wear and tear, and maybe I could do a review on that and let you know how it's going. But as of now, I love it. I still wouldn't trade it, even with whatever I just said that could deter you guys, you ladies from and gentlemen from purchasing it. I still would not return it. I love it. It's such a cute little statement piece. But yeah, I hope my review helped you today. And then of course, hold on before we go, because everybody else does it, you can stuff it in there and hold it like that. So super cute. If you're looking for one, I do recommend it. Yeah, we'll say a great day. Have a great day, ladies. Thank you so much.